Hi movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here today, and I want to talk to you guys about a couple things, and then I'm going to finish up with thanking all my new subscribers over like the past 2 months. The last one I have is 9-5, so if you don't hear your name and you don't share your subscriptions publicly, I don't have any way to thank you, because if you share publicly, when you subscribe to my channel, I get an email, and that's what I use. And if you haven't clicked the box that says share publicly, then I have no way of knowing. Sorry for that, but there's nothing I can do. So first thing I wanted to talk about is copyright strikes. I got my first copyright strike on this channel. If you guys don't know what that is, it's not always because you put in like somebody's song, like say you put in the new Justin Bieber song or something like that. Sometimes it's just a little something, and whoever owns that material will submit it to YouTube or whatever, and then YouTube finds it, and then they claim it for them. So basically what happens is they don't always just give you a strike and take down your video, depending on how big of the situation is. What will typically happen is whoever owns that material will then get any revenue sharing off that video, and you won't get anything, which to me I kind of don't like, because you're making a video. Why should they get the money for it? Depending, of course, on the exact infraction of the copyright. So I've gotten copyright claims on other channels, and it's usually like you'll get like a little bit of a song or something in there on accident, and they'll say, well, I deserve any money for this video. So what I'll usually do is I'll just delete the video, because the thing is, once they have the option to say, hey, I don't want that video up, take it down and give them a strike. And you can only get 3 strikes. I don't know if it's a year or exactly how that works, and your channel will get taken down. So it's not something you want to really play with. So I got claimed by Paramount for 2 videos, the Top Gun 3D unboxing and the Top Gun 3D review. So to me, I don't really understand why they would claim that. All I did in the video, like all my other unboxings, is I showed the cover art, the back cover art, the inside art, and the discs, and that's it. I mean, it's so picky. Now I don't know if Paramount specifically claimed this or YouTube automatically claimed it or what. So I went into my unboxing, and it says I've still been getting a view here and there. A lot of times a video of mine that's several years old, it doesn't get views anymore. So I had to think, well, do I want them to make the money? Okay, whatever. It's not really any money. It's like not even a cent, so they're really not going to get any money. Do I want to delete the video? Well, people are still watching it, and maybe it's still helpful. But then I really started thinking, this is what my whole channel is based off of, is showing you guys the movies, recommending movies. And it made me think, well, what's to stop every single one of my videos from being claimed? I show the artwork on a movie in every single video. So I felt I did what my only option was. I disputed the claim on just one, because I don't want to dispute both and then get 2 strikes right off the bat, So, and not necessarily I'll get a strike, but I disputed one because I don't feel like I'm breaking any copyrights by showing the artwork. And really, what I'm doing is I'm reviewing the contents, and so I don't feel like it's breaking the copyright. So I guess I'll let you guys know what happens with that. It was just today that I filed the dispute, and we'll see what happens. It might not even be, Paramount might not even care. I don't understand why they would care. I'm not showing the movie. I'm not using any of the audio from the movie. It's like, oh, I got that hat in the background with the Spurs logo, so now the Spurs are going to claim this video. Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? So, next up, I want to talk about the performance of my channel recently. It's been doing really well, and I've worked really hard, and you guys have been responding, and I really appreciate that. It's been a ton of work, and the thing is, when you run a YouTube channel, it isn't always like, oh yeah, I have a week to get a video done, I'll just be lazy. I'm trying to bring you guys content every week, every couple days, every day, depending on what's going on, that you guys are going to enjoy, and that's going to help you guys, because this is an information channel, information/entertainment, to inform you guys on new movies and old movies and, you know, what's coming out and stuff like that. And I think you guys have been responding really well. I've been getting a ton of likes, like way more than I ever did. And I mean by a ton, I mean like 10 or more, sometimes 20. And I used to never get, you know, 5 even. So that's been good. October was definitely the best month I've ever had on any of my channels I've ever had on YouTube. I got 90 new subscribers. I lost 10. I still don't understand why I lose so many subscribers, but still, positive 80 subscribers for the month. It's pretty good when I only have, you know, 950. So that's really good. I'm not going to try to figure out if it was the highest amount of views or the highest watch time. That would be, I don't even know. That would be so much work. And it was also the highest revenue, which is cool. You know, I don't make a ton of money on YouTube, but it's cool to get a little money, and I try to give you guys back a good portion of it. You know, I did quite a few giveaways of Blu-rays this year. I was trying to remember exactly all of them. I know I gave away Dumb and Dumber 2, Vacation, and Terminator Genesis. Well, I haven't technically given that one away. I'm probably going to do that after this video, but, you know, that's $60, you know. I like to do a lot of stuff like that. Oh yeah, I gave away Interstellar. I remember that one, but that one was when it was discounted to under $10. And I'm pretty sure I did one other new release. I like to give you guys those new releases sometimes. You know, it's fun and exciting to get a new $20 movie and not have to pay anything for it. You know, just check out a video and enter. So I like to do those when I can. Obviously, like I said, I don't make a ton of money producing these videos, so it doesn't make sense to do them all the time. So November, it's already started out really well. Now, towards the end of the year, that's kind of when your channel usually does the best, just because of advertising for the holidays. But I don't know that necessarily, I don't know if viewership is up too or not during those months. But, you know, like I said, a lot of subscribers were already doing really well for this month. And the goal was to get 1,000 by the end of the year, and it's getting close. You know, if we stay on track, we'll pass 1,000 before the end of the year. It'll be super awesome because I worked super hard for it, and it'd just be really cool. But then next year's challenge would be at least 2,000, so that would be really hard. But as they say, as your YouTube channel gets bigger, everything happens faster. And these last couple months, it's been happening the fastest by far that it ever has. So if you guys are new, I always like to every once in a while. I've been trying not to put out too many videos, so I kind of got a lull right now. There's not a lot going on this week, or I don't think next week either. The rest of November is kind of slow, except for Black Friday, and I don't think I'm going Black Friday shopping. I might go Friday morning and see what's out there, but I believe I'm probably going to be working on Thanksgiving, so I don't think I'll be going. But I'd just like to thank you guys by just shouting you guys out and giving you guys a thanks. So I hope I get you all. And let's do this real quick. Matthew Payne, thank you. Rakib Muhammad, thank you. Mason Radcliffe, thank you. Megan Tilley, thank you. John Vismanos, thank you. Pat Sawat, John Chinsito, thank you. Let's see, okay, and then I recently changed my email, so now I gotta go over. Rockets Fan 87, thank you. Kylon Piles, thank you. Jenny Ham, thank you. Emmanuel Tinsu, thank you. Mr. Movie Lover, thank you. Matt Bennett, thank you. Ron Bernat, thank you. MC Boy 7594, thank you. Lightning Strike, thank you. Matt Maloof, thank you. And Blu-ray Soul Sister, thank you. Oriol Diamante, thank you. Caesar Munoz, thank you. Lord Jeffrey, thank you. Hard Split Blu-ray, thank you for subscribing. Hamodi Hidir, thank you. Some of these are really hard for me to read. Bass Pressure, thank you. Or Bass Pressure. Probably Bass Pressure, thank you. Merle C, thank you. Justin M Squad, thank you. Christopher Townsend, thank you. AV Comics, thank you. Rick the Writer, thank you. Barry OniXX, thank you. Takashi Video Games, thank you. Thunderstones 1, thank you. Calvin Torres, thank you. J Got Milk 555, thank you. Ghost Hunter number 1, thank you. Trevi Chan 2, thank you. Matt R, thank you. Brian Roman, thank you. Darth Matt, thank you. Kenta Shikata, thank you. Jeff the Future Jaros, thank you. Kevin Woo, thank you. Enrique Contieres, thank you. Angel A. Rubio, thank you. Mancan689, thank you. A and B Reviews, thank you. The Super Reviewer, thank you. Lee O'Sullivan, thank you. Simulator 8101, thank you. Vosvegetal1, thank you. Homeless Monkey, thank you. Oscar Killick, thank you. Justin Wolownick, thank you. King Maxwell 134, thank you. Miss Dope 1, thank you. Curtis Liu, thank you. Jacob Fufu, thank you. John Teagan, thank you. Matthew Cooper, thank you. The Film Fan Esco, thank you. Yunu Gasai, thank you. Super Baseball Dude 12, thank you. Sergio Esquivel Sandoval, thank you. Samuel Wong, thank you. GT Yanks 25, thank you. Oscar the Movie Guy D, thank you. LL Game Over, or II Game Over, II, or LL Game Over, LL, I don't know, thank you. iPod Fans 97, thank you. God of Gaming 454, thank you. McCall Atchison, thank you. Ready Player 23, thank you. The Jags, thank you. Macarena Briones, is your name really Macarena? Thank you. I'm not making fun of you, I'm just saying. Daniel Gaijin, not sure that one. Thank you. Ruby Salvador, thank you. Andrew R, thank you. Alex Lee, thank you. This could go forever. Sean Sig, thank you. Don Titan, thank you. Jason Rowe, thank you. Mr. Muffin 546, thank you. Lars Amble, thank you. Mr. Eric Turney, thank you. Shane Don John, thank you. Jay Brown, thank you. Ant S, thank you. Christian Maciel, thank you. Joseph Lodgson, not sure how you say that one. Thank you. Mark Saulnier, thank you. Matt Arbor 1, thank you. Anime Tengoku, thank you. Justin Truelove, thank you. Kevin Wu, thank you. And that is it. Wow, we got through them all. Took a bit, but we did it. I sincerely want to thank all you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I just want to share with you guys my experience with movies and help you guys hopefully make informed decisions. If you guys are curious on how to know who wins giveaways, I always announce them on my Facebook page, and if you just go back to the giveaway, it'll say on there who won. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let's hope we have a good rest of November and a good December. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter and follow on Instagram.